So when it comes to the thyroid gland itself, thyroid glandular tissue can actually get attacked. It's called thyroiditis. The body's attacking the thyroid gland. It's a type of autoimmunity called Hashimoto's. Now I'll get into Hashimoto's and the details and grits of it in another video. This particular one is about the thyroid gland itself. But I do want to distinguish that the immune system can launch an attack on thyroid function in several different ways. One of them is to attack an enzyme in the production of active thyroid hormones. That doesn't affect our throat, okay? One is to attack a protein that the body is making, and that in the production of active thyroid hormones. Again, doesn't affect the throat. Or it can actually create an itis, an inflammation in the thyroid gland itself, and that affects the throat. It's called thyroiditis. And if you do notice it, you do want to get to your doctor. Absolutely, because it could be you're at risk of something called thyroid storm. All right, so yay, sounds like fun, right? Oh my God. Okay, so let's just take a breath. Slow that heart rate down. Oh my God, I think I'm in thyroid storm. No. Okay, come on back. Let's talk about thyroiditis. Doesn't happen very often, and in fact, I'm very sure I probably had thyroiditis at some point in my 4th year of naturopathic college, but I was too worried about everything else. I probably didn't even notice. So what does it feel like? Thyroiditis is a serious condition, okay? It can lead to something called thyroid storm. It doesn't have to, but it does mean that if you notice thyroiditis in your throat, that you do want to get to a doctor and make sure you don't go into thyroid storm, because it just means you're at risk, okay? It's a metabolism thing, but it also affects the heart, okay? Thyroid storm, which is a far extension of thyroiditis, if it gets bad enough, can affect heart rhythm and heart rate and blood pressure. So we don't want to be messing with that stuff if we don't have to, right? So get to the doctor. Now, and I can't, as a naturopath, really can't do much about it. Get to your doctor. And then come see me, and then we'll make sure that it doesn't happen again. Because yes, I've seen patients who've been in multiple thyroid storms in their life. They're just used to it. They just come in and out of it. And we sort of like stop that cycle, okay? So now, I wanna show you how to do your own thyroid self-exam. So for any of you out there who have breasts, you know that there's a breast self-exam that you can do, and hopefully you've been educated on how to do that. And you also probably understand that a self-breast exam is not as good of quality as when a doctor is doing a breast exam. And so the same thing with the thyroid. I would rather check your thyroid myself, but hey, I don't have access to you every day. I don't have access to you every month. So here's how to do it. Now your thyroid gland sits around kind of close to your voice box. So I want you to find your voice box in your throat. That's a lot easier, okay? How do you find your voice box? Take your fingers or your thumb or whatever and go, Now, pinpoint it. Where is it? No, not up there. I'm gonna go down further. Okay, let me try. Oh, getting closer. Let's go down below. No, gotta go up a bit. That's where it is, right there. That's where it is the most amplified. That's where I can feel the vibration of sound coming from my voice box most clearly in my fingertips, right there. And if you're not sure, do different pitches. Find it. That was fun. Have a little giggle. You did something silly. Good. Your day is complete now. You did something silly. All right. Now that you've found it, I want you to go above it. You're gonna check above. I want you to check above your voice box, but I also want you to check below your voice box, okay? So first we'll do the above, and we're gonna take a couple of fingers, nice soft fingertips, okay? Don't be jabbing at yourself. Make your fingertips nice and soft, and I don't want you to be doing this, okay? Nice soft pads of the fingers. Be gentle with yourself, go slow. There's a lot of nerves around here. You can tense up your neck muscles, and then it's harder to feel the thyroid, so that's why you wanna be really gentle, okay? And just circle. It's kind of like doing a breast exam, right? Right around, little circle here, little half circle here. Go all the way down, all the way down through to the bottom of the throat and go up again and do it again. Right, and down and around and through. And honestly, I'm not going to do a whole one. Oh, there's a little thing here. Oh, I can feel something right there. That might be a thyroid nodule. All right. So you kind of just explore it and you don't worry too much about it. It could be a tense muscle. It could be part of your larynx that's kind of pulled out of alignment. It's kind of like the larynx has got like different cartilage in it. One can be pulled out and kind of feels like a nodule. There's lots of things that could feel like a nodule. So just explore it. Maybe just play around with it. See if you can squeeze it. See if it's mobile. See if it moves around. Right? And okay, I might have found a nodule, maybe. I'm going to ask my doctor about that. I'm going to move on and I'm not going to worry because thyroid nodules are extraordinarily common, just like polycystic breasts are common. All right, so keep going. Go to the, do a couple more on that side. Do a couple more on this side. Just keep going. Keep feeling it, all right? And then once you're done with all of your like semicircles to find and see if there's any nodules or to see if there's any hot spots. If you're suspecting that you're having a thyroiditis flare, you can check this and you might find some hot spots around your throat, and that's a good indication that you might be having some thyroiditis, okay? So then you can kind of take your fingers and just like squeeze and just kind of go up and down, and that's another way to find nodules and hot spots. It's just up and down in a V, right? Up and down like that, up and down, all the way up, and then through, and then do it again, and keep going up, and just check your whole throat. It's not going to be comfortable, especially if you've got any like past experiences of people holding your throat. This is going to be triggering for you, so be very, 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 very gentle with yourself, okay? The throat's got a lot of nerve endings, and there's a lot of psychological connections to our throat and our necks, so. All right, so give it a little pat down, just kind of be like, okay, I'm done. I did it. If you find something, go ask about it. And you know what you're looking for now. One more thing you could do, and what I always have my patients do, is put my hands right over gently, and I have them swallow 2 or 3 times. Just swallowing. And that will tell me, and again, if there's a nodule kind of tucked in and up there at the back of the thyroid, that's usually when I'll find it, is when someone swallows. Okay, so that's how to do a self-thyroid exam. Have a great day, everyone.